Good morning. It's 2 days after we did the car show and the truck is still empty. We're getting a very late start to the morning. It is almost 10 a.m. or it is already 10 a.m. and I still gotta go somewhere to load that puppy up. I can't seem to get myself on schedule to get myself out of bed and to the truck on time and start my week off early. This time I had an excuse because I had no load yet. They told me head north, we're gonna get you something from up north. So that's what we're doing here now. We're hopping in this truck. Hopefully we can get something up north today. I still feel like the market is pretty slow at this point of time, but let's hope that it speeds up because we got some work to do. The all new 589 comes without a remote, which is not good. Anyways, let's get this puppy started. Hey, but guess what? I'm not the only one leaving late. There's two more trucks. This right here, co-worker Vitaly. And this guy's, instead of leaving, this guy is watching YouTube on his phone. I mean on his iPad.
Gen Z,
hey,
can I get a signature?
Truck started up. First thing we gotta do is some service on the truck. This truck has been having some issues with the side mirror over here. When the wind blows on it, it keeps pushing this in way too hard and it keeps twisting the mirror. By the end of the day, I have to get out and push this mirror back in place. So we gotta tighten some bolts over here and up there so that it doesn't do that anymore. Got me one of these, but I think we gotta hold it from the top with a 6-point wrench because it's probably gonna twist. Oh, that loosens it. I just made it worse. Looks like I needed to pull the big boys out because this wrench just kept slipping and I was afraid to get this thing messed up. So let's give it a little more tightening. Got all of that tie-in. Good thing I got a whole box of tools with me here. Pretty dandy to have around. So this week I want to replace these back two lights, and I have some wiring in here, and I got 2 watermelon lights in there. I was originally still thinking to drill 2 more holes and add 4 total lights and have watermelon lights back there that switch color. So we got to bring this with us. This is some wiring. So I got all my stuff packed up. We got our logbook turned on, ready to go. Hit all our stuff over here. Underneath here, this is where I had my bag of clothes. My shower bag is in here. I'm gonna do my bed sheets at the end of the day when I'm ready for bed. Got some more bags over there. Check out this cool little fridge right here. This is actually a Peterbilt made fridge, and it can fit 2 of these 1-gallon water. So that's it, we're ready back here. I did have my YouTube flag hanging out there earlier, but it fell off. I need to figure out a way how to make it on there a lot more stronger, and so that I can still remove it and move it around if I want to move it. I don't want to glue it completely to there. So got our drone over here. We got some stuff here. Everything's ready to roll. Now I just got to get on the road. Our mirrors are looking good. I fixed that. Let's hit the road and let's go make some money. Check this out. I wanted to show you guys. I took off the ladder from this side, and now that they don't have a metal, steel, or whatever ladder over here, look at all this space. You can grab your fuel, so comfortable. And now that they made the rollers over here, it's a lot more comfortable without this ladder. I left that ladder on there, but as you can see, that ladder, it's kind of in the way to get fuel and to tie down that roller. So it's pretty cool. You don't need 2 ladders, I'd say. 1 ladder is totally enough. And usually I climb up on that side most of the time. I want to come over here and show you guys something real quick. As I was pulling in, I saw something really awesome. Let's go see. If you watched my last video, I was loading up a bunch of nice sports cars, Lamborghini, Corvette, BMW, M3s. You saw that I did some cool cars, and that's on my to-do list now. I just want to load up nice cars all the time now. So when I saw this, this really caught my attention. I'm next to another car hauler. Let me show you. Buddy right here has a McLaren on position 2. And that thing's like an inch away from the bottom rack for the underneath the car. And that looks pretty cool. So it's Abrams Auto Transport from Ontario. I think these are snowbirds. I wish I could show you that car a little better. I want that on my truck next time we're doing a car show. So I just got back in the truck. I actually got out and I made a whole video about how I'm hauling sailboat fuel, and it's paying me $150,000 to haul it for 400 miles. And of course there's gonna be puppies on here that get really pissed and upset about that, and hey, it's on you. If I tell you I'm hauling sailboat fuel and you don't know what that is, and you think that I'm lying about something, then I think you need to be trained on what sarcasm is. Because sailboat fuel is actually really expensive. I just pulled into a truck stop. I have a little issue on my passenger window here. It's actually an emergency issue. I go to open my door. It is so windy outside that it's like you're pushing force of air. So watch, I'm gonna leave it like this and watch how strong the wind is. It just shuts the door by itself. So what do we have going on here? We have a unpleasant scene right over here. See this? And you see this big long streak up my window? I'm driving and something catches my attention. There's something crawling up, a stink bug crawling up to the top of my window. It gets to about here, so I open the window just a tiny bit, hoping that it crawls over to the other side of the window and flies out, because I didn't want to lower the window all the way down and then just have the wind push it back in. So I left it open a little. Once it got to here, it's like, oh, never mind, and it started going back down this way. So I rolled my window down all the way, and then I go to roll it back up and just smear that stink bug all over the window. And wait, it's not on the inside. It got stuck on the outside. Okay, awesome. So I'm gonna roll this up, use some Windex and clean it up. So let's get out there and clean it. What I would like to know is how this nasty thing got inside my truck. Ugh, you nasty little thing. The fact that it was in my truck, imagine you're sleeping in the sleeper back over there, and then you feel something crawling up your feet. That would not be pleasant. So I got it out by lowering the window all the way down, and now I'm gonna wash it. You know what I just realized? This is actually my first time ever washing the window, the side window. These things actually stay pretty clean. Whatever the door does, the water barely gets on it. I got me some food. I would consider this to be a little bit healthy, but yeah, I gotta work on my diet. I understand, and I take full responsibility. I can't wait to throw a little more upgrades on this thing. A bigger bumper, a grill insert, all that stuff is coming your way on my channel, so stay tuned for that. And we're here. Now that was a long, empty run.
Turn right.
Let's go get loaded.
First right.
Let's get this big rig loaded. And we're off to work. Currently sliding this trailer out. Gonna adjust all the ramps. And it's showing me it's gonna rain in 20 minutes. I really hope it doesn't. Here's the cars. And it is gonna rain here in a little bit, so I have to hurry. Let's see how quickly I can load these puppies up. It is currently 5:16 p.m. Let's see how long it takes me to load up. 4 pickup trucks, an Escape, and a Ford Expedition. Let's get to work. All right, before my buddy gets out of here because he's about to be done loading, check out the lights on the truck. 2 trucks, we did the under lighting on both of them. Switches from red to blue to amber to white. We like the blue color the most. It's the brightest, it's the nicest. Actually did start raining now, so who knows how long it's gonna rain, but check out the wheels. We have 2 blue lights and 1 red light, and that creates the perfect storm. It makes it look purple, and that's a perfect color combination because you can get pulled over for red or blue, but purple, it's a little bit confusing. So another cool thing about the lighting package, check up there, we got lights on that pole and lights down there. I was wondering what those lights are for, and then I realized that they shine onto the wheel, so when you're throwing your strap onto that wheel, it's not dark and you can see what you're doing. And there's a light on top as well on both sides, I believe, so that you have good lighting up there. So that's pretty cool. And on the second post as well. So this thing's pretty lit up for the load lights at night when you're trying to load when it's dark. So just another super cool feature is that they actually installed lights up on top on this second rack here, and it shines down now. In the other control setups that we had lights shining down from the bottom up, and they really didn't do anything at all. Now look at how lit up we are here down at the bottom. It's like daytime down here. Makes it a lot easier to put straps on and work around down here, especially when it's pitch black outside. I'm loving these lights. And there we go, load is complete. Got all of our heights measured with our height stick here. We are under 14 feet. That means we're ready to roll. Here we are. We put a Ford Escape on top of the cab here, Ford Expedition on the number 2, and 4 F-150s on the trailer. I know it's a little dark, you can't see much, but just showing you yet again how awesome those wheel well lights look. Let's hit the road and let's light up the road. I'm ready to hit the road. Stay till the end of the video so that you can watch how I get my sleeper ready for the night, and I'm gonna show you how cozy it is. Meantime, I'm gonna stay hydrated. I've been getting these big plastic bottles of water because the plastic's a lot thicker compared to the little bottle, so you'll get less particle intake into your body. And Ice Mountain is the only way that I'll go. And there we have it. We drove, I don't even know how far, just a bunch of hours. I'm really tired at this point. This is where I'm parked for the night. Made it down here in Kentucky. Again, here's the wheels, as always. Let's get in this truck, and I have to show you guys how I get myself prepared for the night. So this thing is looking cozy up in here. It's safe to say that today has been a successful day, even though we did start off with going empty. We are now loaded. We put in a bunch of driving hours today. It was a good work day. The rest of my schedule for tonight is get my sleeper cozy and ready. I do have to upload a video. Usually at the end of the day, all truck drivers will just go take a shower, eat, hop into bed, and that's it. They'll go to sleep. Me, I have to do all that, plus still edit on top of that. Right now I still have to finish up doing a thumbnail, writing a title, writing a description, and posting the video for upload. So let's hop back in the sleeper and make it all cozy up in there. Let me show you a little bit more of this fridge right here. This is the Peterbilt attachment fridge, and it actually plugs in with the Type-C charger right over here. And they made a plug just for it. It's actually 2 plugs, and I didn't even know that. So I scooted this up, so usually there's a bracket that you can put in and screw it into the ground all the way in that corner, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't screw it in, because as I'm driving I can just scoot this thing closer and just reach and grab the water that I need. And look at that, 2 1-gallon waters in there. Space right here. You can get rid of one of these 1 gallons and put like 2 containers of food in there if you really need to, or anything else. So as I drive, a lot of stuff gets all messy up in here. Let's scoot this fridge back into its spot right here. Let's give us that wide angle view. So in here, I got my bed sheets and pillowcase. Pillowcase goes on there, bed sheets go on here. So just like this, boom, bed sheets on, pillowcase on, blanket ready to be unrolled, and there we are. I'm loving all this extra cab space. So much space, and the fact that there is no shelves over here just makes it seem a whole lot bigger than the 389 would feel. And all this right here, you know, just so much more open. Oh, let's get to bed. Friends, I do like to close them so that I'm not in everyone's view, but I don't close them all the way. I just do it just enough so that I can block most of the light off. And these are actually soundproof, so it'll make it a little more quieter. And door lock right here, lights right here. We got the lights still on in there, but there we have it. Cozy little sleeper. This is where we're gonna get all of our rest behind the scenes. I'm super happy for how today went. I'm glad that I got to make content for you guys. But that's it for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more exciting updates. I'll catch you in the next one. If you're new here, subscribe. Give this video a like if you haven't yet already. Thank you for sticking out to the end. Good night, and I'll see you in the next one.